going to switch to Linux. First chance I get. Only I have not. The learning curve has put me off so far. But
that's why I'm not on Linux either.
Yeah, it's pick and choosing time. Hold on. We're gonna make sure that YouTube comes on muted, and it has. Let me double check my music because we can't hear the music, and when we get dead air, I hate dead air.
Okay.
Just because.
Well, no, it's still flashing. I'm off again.
Oh, so have a great day. Call Carl and say hello to him, and fool that he is. And call my mother. Usually around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, she is cognizant. Best time of the day. She's touch and go, end of days. Take advantage. Love you to pieces, my sister. You've watched me a couple of times. Oh my gosh. All right. So who we got? Azaza, you still here, sweetheart? And hey, Vicky, how are you? Okay, so we got Vicky in on oh God, what is this? Facebook. We got who we got? Oh, we've just got you in the it's just you in the Zoom, eh, Mary?
Yep. Only 2 of us.
All right, and I'm not, unfortunately, for those following along on YouTube, I'm not following the chat because it's the delay is just too difficult to read for. So either join us here on Facebook or join us here on I don't know if that's going to work. Join us here on Facebook or on
Zoom.
Yeah, as hang on, let's get a list going here. Azaza, Kriva. Oh, girl, like that surprises me in the least. All right, Vicky, we're gonna bring you on live. All right, well, we'll bring you on live when we go to read, okay? Let's see, Caesar Shallad. Yeah, sure. Avoid flashing lights, dude. Shallad. Erica. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, you guys. Hey, Manny, how are you, sweetheart? Love you. I keep thinking about you because my grandmother's crystal is calling me. So you need to come heal me, baby. I miss you to pieces. All righty. All right, let's start there and we can come back. It's getting warm now. You guys come visit us at the shop. Nice. Oh, hey, good news, good news, good news. I have not got, yes, dude, wait, you're gonna love this. So for everybody, this is crazy cool for me. I'm just gonna turn that down a bit. We are going to be working with Maison de Plein Car and ACCM Montreal organization. Camus is a whole support organizations for people and families with HIV and hepatitis C. And we are going to be participating in helping maintain a healing center as volunteers in downtown Montreal. And we invite you guys to join us. And yeah, and I don't know why I have a frog in my throat suddenly. That's bizarre.
Spring is coming, darling.
I don't know what it is. Somebody's just like all of a sudden, ooh, I get a frog in my throat. Okay,
I know.
Maybe
the Green Irish is coming.
What's
the Green
that?
Irish. The Green Irish.
Maybe.
Spring.
Oh, we shall see. How can I turn up the volume on this thing? Still don't know. All right, so we're gonna do some readings here. We got Mary. Hey, Liliana, how are you? Hey, Danielle. We're the same people. Oh, look at this. All right, so everybody's coming in here. Might as well get the cards going. Hey.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know where all the phenoms are. Well, I know where a couple of us are today. And we shall see how it goes. Hi. Somebody
And
named
school
Hi
has
joined the
restarted.
talk. Oh, maybe that's what it is.
School
Woo!
has,
Oh,
your
okay, gotta-
internet is unstable again. Oh, go away.
Well, mine
internet.
is stable, fortunately. So we're gonna keep
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just got the 4 of Cups jump out, and that tells me get into alignment. You guys are welcome to join me. Oh, you take a nice, long, slow, deep breath. Inhale all the air that you can possibly inhale. And when you get to full inhale, take 3 more sips of air and hold it at the count of 3, 2, and then slowly begin to exhale. Slowly exhale all of your air, all of it out, all air. Empty the lungs, empty. Empty your brain of thoughts and things that you did earlier and things that you have to do later, and get yourself entirely into the moment. And hold your breath at the bottom and exhale 3 more times. And relax as you feel your lungs. And you will be in alignment. I did a reading earlier in the week, Mary, and I said to Greg, I'm off to hypnotize myself and a client. He says, what do you mean? I said, I got to do a tarot reading, and it's Course in Miracles client. So he laughed, but I mean, it's really what you do. You get inside of your head and you go, get out of your head, and I want to be 100% in my body, and you just sort of relax and settle into it. So, I mean, it's like psychologically hypnotizing myself into alignment. So,
Well, that's what
so y'all been hypnotized. If y'all in alignment, y'all been hypnotized. Get into this space, hypnotize yourself into this space, and live in this space all day, every day, because your pointy little heads have got to be at least half as dumb as the dead asleep people. Okay, so right.
If anybody is interested,
follows you guys. Yes, Mary, go.
Marissa Peers, Peers, is a professional hypnotist from England, but she has some interesting YouTubes on how to talk to yourself. If you want, I'll send you the link. It's part of the course I'm taking. That's how I
neat. Actually, you know what? When you finish your course, give the Phenoms a course on it.
Oh yeah, no, the thing is, it's got many different aspects to it. And I really like the way it has been structured, because I mean, yeah, coaching is coaching, but he actually talks to you about everything from the session to the various parts. I mean, this is Mind Valley. So, like they do the holistic aspect of it. This is why I ended up taking it, because it really makes more sense than a lot of the others, especially the ones that sell you the course for $9. And there's a lot of it.
I get a feeling that if and when we start charging people for courses, people are going to balk at it, and we'll just
they do automatically.
You know what? There's free
I've been having that issue.
Shark the Golden's mom is celebrating their 55th trip around the sun, also called a birthday. Happy birthday, Shark the Golden's mom. All right, Destiny, we got you on the list. So we're going to put Shark the Golden's mom on the list. And then we're going to start reading. Golden's mom. All righty. And let's get this going, because we're only here till 4 o'clock today. And guys, I was late getting off to her last week, and I can't be here late this week for sure. All right, so we're reading for Azaza. Mary, are you still here? Azaza, have you got a question for Mary? If you are.
Of course I'm still here. You can actually see me right now.
No, is Azaza still here? Yo, I can see, sort of,
Sort
right
of.
now I'm
Well,
looking
right
at,
now I'm in.
yeah, right now I'm looking at the lyrics to Bare Naked Ladies because
Oh, well,
I
I
just
hope they're
turned
not
down
too
the
naked.
music, but here I gotta put the zoom on top, and now I'm looking at you, sort of.
Okay. Okay. Well, right now, like I really think that when I have to turn on the computer an hour ahead of something
Hey, Brandon.
because how do you call it? It's stable now, but it wasn't stable before. And that was because it was downloading crap from mothership,
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Well, it depends on
well, you'll
which.
be well, maybe start an hour, just flip it on an hour earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
Well, that's what I'm
and
going
then
to try.
everything updates, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to get what we call an IDE set up so I can do some programming and transfer a database. By the way, feel free to shuffle your cards for Azaza. She's
I am.
anything general. So surprise her. I'll start for you and we'll kick off the.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay. Sounds good. Whatever.
Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this money or health, honey. And then I got a Hermit. And then I got a, whoa, Ace of Wands. You got to decide, pick and choose one or the other, one or the other. What's this? This is a total decision that you got to make. Is this your Course in Miracles, sweetheart? Oh my God. You can't have both, right? This is choose. Choose. You can have love, you can have money. You cannot have both. I don't know what this is.
I've got the funny thing. I'm laughing because my middle card is the Two of Material, the Two of Pentacles.
Two of Pentacles, yeah. So no, no. This is not a matter of you can have both. You can have both. You gotta research this. There's education, there's learning, there's study, and Azaza, if you want both, you can have both, but you're gonna have to learn how to do that because you don't know how to do both. I don't know what this both is. Can you push it in any direction, Mary, what the both is?
I have the Ace of Voices. So there's a new beginning, a new think, a new thought, a new idea. And it's the only way to get around to figuring out what is the two. And going with your emotions, the Knight of Emotions, the Knight of Cups means that decide with your heart, use your head, find new ways. And of course she's confused because she's got to get a little deeper into what she wants.
What's going on with your health?
Hello, Jess.
Who's this now? Again, I don't have to let these guys in. They're automatically coming in, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's connecting with audio.
Perfect. There we go. Oh, Vicky doesn't have the Zoom link. It's the same link that's been out in all of the last oh shoot, I didn't see the newsletter. I don't know if the newsletter went out.
No, it didn't go out. I didn't get it.
Mary.
Hello.
Mary.
Hello.
Hey Jess, how are you?
Mary. I'm good.
She's waiting for a baby to pop. She's waiting for the baby to pop. Oh, fuck. This is, oh my God, be patient, relax, baby cooking. When's the due date? When's the due date? Are you late yet? As is, oh my God, that's hilarious. Relax, go for walks. You know what my doctor told me? I was pregnant with my daughter. Okay, all the kids who might be watching this on TikTok, cover your ears, okay? Because I don't want your parents thinking I'm telling you about anything, scientific. But he told me about when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was already 3 weeks late, and we were a week short of the induction or die date. And he said to me, go for the orgasms. Okay, you kids, you can uncover your ears now. And if you listened, look it up. I ain't telling them. All right. So yeah, oh yeah, go with the flow, relax. Oh, have you done your prenatal courses? You've got, oh boy, are you in for an education? How exciting. Baby's due tomorrow, sweetheart. Is this your first, Zaza? Dun, 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 dun. I love how polite everybody is being in the chat, not chatting and waiting for Zaza to talk. Have we got everybody well trained or what? Fantastic, you guys. That ain't.
It's because it's snowed for most parts of the world. Most of the childish adults and children are out playing, and you've got the adults in the chat now.
Yeah, right. There's no kids and there's no Bible thumpers, right?
Well, the kids are back in school.
It's not her first, so she's totally ready for this. Okay, so this is really cool. What's so special about this one? That's what I'm curious, because this has got the energy of a firstborn. What's so special about this one, sweetheart? Not to take anything away from every baby is special, but this one has something special behind it. And what is that? Something miraculous and lovely, like you didn't expect to ever have this happen again, or something along those lines.
Or the gift is coming and not something that the parents did. They just opened a portal.
Or maybe it was a surprise baby that's in an older life, or I don't know, but there's something really wonderful and special. The Ace of Wands, the prep is incredible. Hello, Simon, how are you? You started your, oh, this is great. Okay, so this is really cool. Especially from a Law of Attraction, Course in Miracles kind of level, this is stupid cool. She said she started with the pregnancy, she began her spiritual journey, right? Mm-hmm. So that the energy of this baby growing inside of Azaza has been growing in conjunction, in partnership at the same time. And because it's a pregnancy and the energies can't help but meld all day, every day while the little baby's percolating, right? Which is why I prefer not to, do really deep readings for pregnant people, because I never know whether I'm reading the baby or the mommy. So in this case, right, here is the magic, the wonder of the two coming together and just growing together, right? And so the Ace of Wands jumps out here in that now they get to be the two physically separate souls.
Welcome, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. Hiya. Bienvenue. Wait till you hear my news, or our news. So cool. All right. This is so cool. I can't wait. So Zaza, geez, send us I don't know. Oh, you know what I can give you as gift as a human being? My daughter, when she first got pregnant with my grandson, who's like going on 4 this year, she decided that she was not going to give him a personality or an expression of self on the internet anywhere. And so we are not allowed to say his name. And occasionally she put out a couple of pictures because, she's allowed to be a mom, right? But she's kept the boy very, very close to the bone on social so that he gets to choose his own social persona when he goes on to social later when he grows up, right? So I give that to you, my darling. Do that for your boy. Honor his, why did I say boy? Okay. That was not a prediction, because I don't do that sort of thing. And 98 genders. I don't do genders because there's only 78 tarot cards. Let us know when you pop. Oh, it is a boy. Shit. We're plugged in, baby. Okay. It is a boy. Okay. I still don't do gender predictions, dude.
You didn't predict.
Yeah, I know I did.
Not. It was a Freudian slip.
Yeah, Freudian slip. I'm always on point. Thank you, darling. Anybody got anything to add for Azaza and this wonderful creation of life that's about to explode?
No, I was just going through my other version of myself, and it could be that the child coming was what prompted the Course of Miracles, because that child coming needs that foundation to do their work when they
Absolutely.
appear.
I agree. Did you catch
Okay,
that,
so
Azaza?
so to me, yes, it's a very special child because that child has a mission,
Yeah.
or that soul, shall we?
Yes. I think it's a soul, right? It's like
Yeah,
it's like a splinter of the greater self. No matter what you call it, it all comes back to the same spirit. And if anybody knows a quantum physician, do you call them physician, who could
what are you
affect
looking
my
for?
map? Tell them to call me. I don't know. I've never studied this at a university level. I've just read the books, and I have questions that
Physicist.
yeah. What I did discover is that there are two universities that have both a parapsychology and a physics department. One is the University of Virginia, I think. And the other one happens to be Concordia, right here in Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
So I
well,
know where to go
Concord.
when
I was
finish
just
my
going to
book.
go. Yeah, I was just going to go that way back when, in my very young dragon state, I
Yeah.
was already doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, this
With
is
people that were at the very beginning of this field.
yeah.
So
this
between
is the new stuff.
McGill and
This
Concordia.
is quantum entanglements and really
Oh
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, next, Treva, you still here, honey? Did you get your dog back? Treva, as you guys, I refresh you, has gone through hell and back with her family, taking away her stuff, gotten some that threw her into serious psychological issues dealing with the whole mess. Got treatment, got supports put in place, has been released back into the world with new power, gained new legs underneath her, craving the return of her dog, and was just moving into a home situation last time we talked to her, or last time we read for her. Did I miss anything? Treva, do you have a question? Yes. Oh, she's comfortable with the dog. She says, in time I will, once I land a better place to live, she comes back to me. So she's covered the energy of the dog working. Hey, Kalial, I am taking names, but not at the moment. We've got a closed list, so we can at least get through the people that we promised we would read for. Right. So, Treva, anybody want to kick off? Treva, did you have a specific question for our gang here, Treva? We got, I don't know who all is reading. We've got several disembodied voices with the Phenoms today, you guys. Vicky is here. Jennifer, Jess, and Mary. Not sure who else is reading with us. We have somebody watching on Facebook. I believe it's Kathy Henshaw, but I am not sure. Hello, Kathy, if it is you. And Treva wants your kids being, two of your kids got taken down. Oh, okay, so family breakdown, 2 kids. And how do we get the kids? How do we renew the relationship with the kids? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys all shuffle your cards. I'm gonna tell you guys how to do this from the law of attraction level, because this has been how a lot of how Treva has managed to get through all this crap that she has gone through, I guess. And it's certainly been stupid helpful for me. So if it works for me and it works for Treva and it works for everybody else that's working with me, you guys should all be trying it. It works. Okay. So Treva, the first thing that you got to do, take your two boys, take your two kids. Which kids? One boy, one girl, which two? I want you to picture the two of them together with you. The most perfect day in your history. They were perfect. You were perfect. Everything was perfect. Can you picture that moment in front of you? Can you picture the two of them on that day? And this is why I call it hypnotizing, because you're hypnotizing yourself into the reality of our spirits. Okay. Do you feel them in their perfection? All right. I want you to settle. I want you to really, really relax into that image and feel their perfection through you, Treva. And there is where I want you to keep them. I never want you to see them other than in their perfection. And I want you to carry that perfection with you as you walk. And if you come to a physical imperfection thought that applies to either of those two kids, you come back and do this exercise over again, and you keep doing it. If by chance you are actually in an anger state when you want to rethink, okay, you've got to get to neutral before you try and picture the perfection. Okay, do you follow how this works? All right, and I'll let my folks read the cards while I shuffle, and we can do this from a meat suit level, shall we?
Got a lot of emotions.
Stick with me, Brandon, and the answer will be absolutely yes. And if you stick with me a couple of weeks, you'll probably be able to do it before the end of April. Brandon just asked if he will be able to rise from the ashes this year and be better inside himself. Oh, that's beautiful. She says she doesn't get angry. Oh, but okay. So now my question to you, Treva, is there angry that needs to be transformed inside of yourself? And that's a different exercise. So you've got to go in, picture them in their perfection, and then have the conversation with their souls about why you're angry and fix it at the soul level. You're going to have this conversation, right? In their perfection, you're going to have this conversation, and it's just going to release. And if it comes back, because meat suits are want to come back, you're going to go back there. You're going to do the exercise over again. All right. You feel that? Lovely. Medicine alternative. What did you say? That's true. I missed that.
Oh, there I go again.
Blinky, blinky.
Blinky, blinky, gone.
This will be so much easier when we're live and in person, Mary. Oh my heavens.
No, really?
All right. So for those who don't know, we've been working on a project with a friend of mine that will see us holding a Zen meditation practice room in downtown Montreal. And
Nice.
it's a volunteer thing, but there will be this is huge, guys. This, if you are a professional reader and this cause appeals to you, literally, this is, I want you guys in on it, because this is so much healing being given back to Montrealers living with HIV and hepatitis C and, oh my God, all of that. Oh, Brandon. Bololo. He's a French Canadian. How about that? Well, good.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, this organization, I have been working with them since the mid 80s, or at least the people that created these organizations, because I'm not sure if Maison Plein Car existed when I first started working with Pride Montreal. So anyway, this goes back to the, when did I first move here? 85? 83? What year did I move here? Oh my God, I'd have to look it up. Drawing a blank, you guys.
40 years ago.
long time ago. Oh, back
That's
when I moved here, you could sit in a park legally and drink beer out of a paper bag. And women were not allowed to go into taverns. And if you got married to a man, you became chattel of the man in Quebec, unless you
that
opted
was the
out.
early, yeah, that was the early 70s. A lot of that changed in
That was
77.
it ended in 87.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is a lot changed in 77.
Yes, God bless. And you know, people think I'm crazy for saying this, but God bless Rennie Levac. And
It wasn't really Rene Levesque.
no, Rennie Levac.
His,
No,
yeah,
I'm sorry. If it weren't for Rennie Levac, my family would still be blue collar workers. You could not get above a blue collar. Hey, Jane. Hey, sister. How are you, sweetheart? You couldn't get above a blue collar position in this province, Mary. It was what they are doing right now to Anglos with the CAC
yeah, I know.
government right now. They were doing to my French side of my family in the 50s and 60s, and Rennie Levesque stood up and broke that, and that Quebec charter made this place the most equal province and no God involved in the country. They had a charter, had past tense, Montreal, a charter that was so brilliant. I decided I needed to live here more so than it also sitting in a park drinking a beer and going, oh my God, it's midsummer and I'm actually boiling hot, warm. I love it here. I had spent all of my life cold through the summer because of where I had grown up. And I love this city. It gets warm here. It gets hot here in the summer, you guys. Oh, we Canadians put up with so much cold. I don't get it. Anyway, so it's right? It's like it's suddenly flipped. Anyway, I'm not putting up with it. I don't care who brings it to the table. Anyway, Treva, question for Treva. I've gone off on a tangent. Anyway, I love this province. I love both sides of my family, and I'm not putting anybody fight with either side of them, because we need equality, not fighting with each other over what language we speak. And I think we should both, frankly.
Yes.
And most of us do. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now my own donc là. And anybody coming in and participating with the Montreal, it's mostly French, but they do work with English groups. And for those that have specifically got a practice that works only around women, this is key. They work with chemists. Shoot me if I got the name. Hello, Corgi Bum. Thank you. I just got a Corgi Bum on TikTok, you guys. I don't know who sent it, but thank you. They work with, this organization is for women with HIV, AIDS, and Hep C. And the vast majority of them are heterosexual women with children. And this is, they didn't even have, the last time I was working with this organization 20 years ago, they didn't even have women organizations in the mind, because I don't think they had any idea then how easily it is transmissible from a man to a woman, especially in countries where what's the word I'm looking for? Birth control is
Not accepted.
Unacceptable. And worse, if you get HIV, hey, strawberry pudding, send strawberry pudding, lots of love, guys. If you get it in those countries, you're automatically ostracized and eligible to be swinging by the neck, because
You're a loose woman.
Sexuality, drug addiction, and prostitution in those countries is the only way that you can get HIV/AIDS. So it's like a death sentence if you get it, and it's cruel and inhuman. And anyway, that's why I am in on this fight. So that has nothing to do with Treva, you guys, but I invite you all to participate. And if you're not participating, help us do the good stuff. There you go. Anybody want to start off for Triva? Jennifer, you look, are you reading today? No.
No,
Do you have your
she's
cards? Are you at least looking at them?
When I get a chance, yeah, I do. I actually,
Jess, how about you?
Jess is muted.
Yeah.
There we
I'm
go.
here. Good. I got the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands.
Which four was that, hon? Jess? Which
What?
four was it?
The Fool, the very first
Fool,
card.
fool.
Oh, the Fool. There. See, even speaking English, I have difficulty with translation sometimes. The Fool card, the Nine of Pentacles. What was the third one?
Five of Wands.
Oh. Okay. What do you got? Hello, you guys coming in going.
Don't overthink it, but don't underthink it as well.
Right? Relax into it. You feeling that? What are you getting from that Nine of Pentacles?
Put in the work and you'll be able to get what you want, but keep an eye on things because it can easily be pulled from underneath you.
Do you feel that it's connected to the issues that she had with the house previously? And is it better aspected than it was previously?
Yeah.
You do, eh? Good. Good. Do you hear that, Triva? All right. Mary.
All right, I've got the Five of Emotions, and in this picture, the girl is halfway in the water. Well, she looks female anyway. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
And there's like a splash. You know that picture of a drop dropping into water? So that's right.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of something opened, and is she really moving forward, because there's a lot of ice on the other side.
Ooh.
So it's an interesting picture because the background has waves, but they're not water waves. Okay, so it's a painting or whatever if you want. There's a lot of ice around, but there is that splash. So, and she is literally standing behind the ice or in front of the ice. The ice is behind her. The splash is in front of her. She's in between. Okay, so that's the first picture. And the second picture is the Page of Emotions, the Page of Cups.
Perfect.
With that beautiful picture that I had showed you before. If you know,
Triva, I wish I could show you this picture.
Which looks like this.
Brandon. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so hold it there. And let me describe this, Triva. So it's a picture of a female torso in a gorgeous, gorgeous, sexy red dress. Okay, so feel the power, feel the feminine power jumping out of this. And the big red heart is just glowing. So I'm getting your Christian heart power coming out of this image from here. You got pentacles. Trip it around. Why are there pentacles there? What are those dots?
No, there are no pentacles.
What are they?
What's inside? If you look at,
let me finish describing it. Let me finish describing it. So you've got these dots that look like pentacles to me, which brings me back
octopus.
To the and then, yes, and then the skirt of her dress is octopus tentacles coming out, curling, and open within is essentially a kundalinic egg just sprouting its leaves. And this is this is the page of emotions. This is the seed of that growing. So keep practicing it. That's all I got when I look at that, and this is beautiful. She's just got to keep fixing that
That's
heart
right.
emotion, and it will fix itself. And you'll know, get into alignment, and you'll know mama's eggs, she says. Yes, say.
Mm-hmm.
Mary?
And the last card is the King of Wands, the King of Inspiration, the Muse of Inspiration.
Ooh, start with the boy. Oh, he's the King of Wands, eh? Be the mama that they are going to come home to, kind of energy. Or do you feel that as someone other than her, Mary?
I see her as the middle little figure with the two on either side that are overly, I mean, they're big, they take over the whole scene there, but
Yeah,
they are equal.
Do you
and they have angel wings.
Are they twins? Are they twins, Triva? Or are they just the two closest to each other? Do you feel that representing that push her towards the sun first?
I think that it's between her and actually it's the moon.
It's actually the what?
It's the moon behind in the background.
Right. Watch for signals kind of idea, maybe.
Yeah, because if I look at it, the path between the two figures is towards basically the pyramids of Egypt. And if you know anything about the pyramid, the very top, there's a keystone.
Yes.
And that is directly towards the moon.
Oh,
so there's a lot.
That I didn't know, but that's cool.
Okay. No, in this picture. Okay.
Yes,
and off to the side, it are two smaller figures walking side by side.
That would
so if you want to make them big, and if you want to have that emotional aspect of it, you kind of have to let go of the little side, because it's on the side, the shadows.
Sort of like bring everybody onto.
That's right. Yeah.
Sounds right. Like these are, yeah. So okay. So I'm seeing that sort of as the energy, or feeling that sort of as the energy of allow these two little beastly dragons to be their own spirits.
That's right.
Bring them to the table as equals, so that you can all grow and move forward as the individual spirits and souls that you are supposed to be. Right. Yeah. There's a certain point in my mind that, and my son hates me for it, unfortunately, but there's a point at which moms have to cut the apron strings, and the kids have to be adults. And
but that does not stop your supporting.
Well, supporting is one thing, but bringing them to the table as equals gives you a much easier conversation, because then you, as you would a friend or a business colleague, are intent on honoring their spirit as an equal, and not as a, oh no, I'm the boss because I'm the mom kind of energy, because now these are adults and they are living their own lives. So you don't get to be mom forever. Your job is to raise them to adulthood. And if you do it well or you do it poorly is irrelevant. They are responsible for their soul. That's how the law works. Right?
Yeah.
Vicky, are you reading today at all? Do you have any energies for a friend? Because we'll move on quick if not. Because you're next.
She's still working on connections, I think.
Oh, all right. All right. And protected, he put himself in that position. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, then there is your source. So the son took on the father role when she and their father separated, and he protected the other two kids, and so put himself into that position of dadhood, right? So you have to relax into it and allow them to do their own dance, irrelevant of you, and allow them to dance into your sphere and be open and ready and welcoming for it.
That's right.
And that's your challenge here right now. You have to allow yourself to allow them to never come back. Isn't that awful? What an awful thing to say. But that's part of it, right? If you love something, you set it free, and if it comes back, it's yours. And if it doesn't, it never really was, right? That's how you honor their soul. You make them be in charge of it. All right, Victoria, did you manage to get connected, honey?
Doesn't look like it.
Nikki.
Okay.
Victoria. I don't know if we're getting through to you.
Are you hearing us? Earth to Vicky.
Hello, Vic.
No. Okay.
Doesn't everybody know their name in sign language? Hello, Vicky. Vicky.
Okay.
I don't think her timing is
No.
working. We will come back to her if Caesar Shalad. Erica, are you still with us, honey? Hey, Jane, are you still watching? Hey, or is that Diane watching? I don't know who's watching. Hello, hello, whoever is watching.
Okay. It is 10 to 3, Tina.
Already? Good luck.
Yep.
Oh, you're welcome, Triva. She says, thank you, you guys.
Very welcome. Anytime. Almost.
Is Erica still with us? Erica. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Stick around. Appreciate the likes, you guys. Oh, hey, Jane. How you doing? This is my soul sister, you guys. I have not seen you in way too long, my dear. See you next Tuesday, Triva. And I don't see Erica hanging out here. All right, Destiny, you still here? I see Destiny liking the live. So, Destiny, my dear, if you care to type in a question for our friends, we can do a message for you. Oh, ouch. Oh, honey. Okay. Oh, here's the question. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Destiny says, I was laid off and I lost one of the most important people in my world in a 3-day span. I feel lost. All right. So here's where the spirit honoring comes in, you guys. First of all, there's one spirit, and our pointy little heads are thinking that our spirits have lost that person that we love so intimately because we can't talk to them or be with them or hold their hand because their body has physically gone. If you close your eyes and you remember the absolute last time you were with them in their perfection, they're going to be with you right here with us, right here, right now. And it is the easiest thing in the world to do. And we spoke on video chat when it helped. Well, right. So keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. Losing the job means that there is space for a better job, a better life, something that is more in keeping with what you want and what you need. And this is why the space is happening. And you are choosing to see these things from a negative side, a negative mindset. And when we choose to see things from the negative mindset, it hurts because pain occurs in the head. And you don't see positive stuff here. You see positive stuff here, and you feel positive stuff here. So if you're feeling negative, you're not in alignment. And if you don't live in alignment, then whatever you're thinking is what's gonna happen. And if you're thinking, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight, the universe is deaf as a post, and all it hears is I can't lose weight, I can't lose weight, I can't lose weight. Okay. So you really got to get in alignment with the universe and feel your way into what you want from the universe. Otherwise, you just completely, you're operating from the mindset of a toddler.
It's interesting because all the cards I picked up were cups or emotions.
Yeah, she's feeling all of the pain and all of the loss.
That's right.
Losing.
But the queen of emotions here
Hmm.
is absolutely growing.
Yeah, it's growing. Feel the tears. You're allowed to cry. Crying is how you've lost you don't think of it as, oh, I'm becoming this elevated being. I'm practicing the law of attraction. I'm practicing the course.
Has nothing to do with that.
If you've gotten there, it doesn't matter, Mary. I don't care how advanced a human being is.
That's
when
right.
your heart breaks because your best friend just died, I don't care how joyous your life is. Your meat suit is gonna bawl its freaking eyes out. You
Well, of
can't
course.
stop it. And if you try,
This is why the
stop it,
queen
you hurt
of
yourself.
what I like about the picture is the Queen of Hearts has 3 holes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And so the point is the middle hole is taken over. That's normal.
Yep, very normal because it's so painful that you've lost this person that you love. So very,
But the
very
middle card is the Knight of Emotions, which means you have to walk through this.
right.
No one else can do it for you.
Yeah.
You
Break
have
Feel
friends, you
separation.
have other places. You have to go through it, but there is space to move forward. What I like about this
Easy.
card is the Nautilus above it. If you look at the shell,
It's gorgeous.
there are many, many layers in there. And each one also
Right.
has a
Look at all the
compartment.
tears falling all over the shell, and it's just the water splashing on the card is just tears streaming. Allow the tears to flow. You feel this loss. This is how you transform the emotion. Guys, you take that pain and you allow it to flow out of you. And then when you finish crying, you sit back and
you have the 7
into
of
it.
emotions. You
There
have
you
a
go.
lot of places to see and look.
Yeah.
The worst thing about that kind of a loss is it'll always be there. You cannot, quote, heal it and make it go away.
Mm-mm.
The
No,
hole
but what
will
you
always
can
be
do,
there.
that 7
But-
of Cups says what you
Yep.
can do is go back and bring that spirit into right now through memories.
And the way, if you look at the picture, it's another hole, but you can fill that hole.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's bright, beautiful colors.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
So
Can you feel
it
your
takes
loved one, Destiny?
time.
It
It
does
takes
take
time.
time, but I want her to practice bringing that. I want you to practice
Well, of course.
bringing that emotion. And if you can pull that person into with us, Destiny. Jess, you got any words for Destiny?
Yes. Looking at my cards, I've got like a TikTok audio that's coming to mind, where it's like a child saying, "Father told us not to cry," and it's that's because Father is incapable of human emotions. You are 10. Cry if you feel like it. That's all I'm getting. Universe. It's best way to describe it is part of you doesn't want to cry, but the meat suit's like, you are human.
Yes.
It is natural to cry. Cry if you want to.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you're getting the idea that Destiny is trying to control the emotion rather than allowing it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Do you feel that, Destiny? She says she feels him all the time. So the effect of bringing him in is the beginning of that transformation, right? She's getting Elvis playing when his wife calls to tell him or to tell her that he passed away. He loved Elvis. I love Elvis. If you don't love Elvis, I don't know why not. I think Elvis is lovely. What a voice. Oh my God. Waiting for a response from Destiny.
One of the things I'm going to say about feeling a person around you, it is beautiful, but at some point you have to learn to live with it and not dwell into it. Because what I've seen, people going down that rabbit hole don't know how to get out of it anymore.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So
that's where the queen comes in. You've got to be judicious in how you invite the spirit in.
Yes. Yeah. You've got to be specific about, and one of the things that I do with the law of attraction practice is that you have to be specific, most specific about the emotions.
That's right.
It, okay. And so here's the thing, right? So she says she feels the need to control the great sadness that she feels, obviously, and the loss that she's feeling, so that she can move forward and start her career, start a new career. I guess this is releasing her to start something new. I haven't even opened my own cards yet. And her fear is that if she continues to allow herself to feel the emotion, she will keep feeling it and she will stay broken. Here's the good news, Destiny. You are not broken. You were never broken, and anybody, especially yourself, telling you that you're broken is not listening to yourself. Okay, so stop listening to that voice.
The problem also is the fear. If fear is an aspect, you have to face what it is. What is the worst case scenario? What is the worst thing that can happen? Deal with it in your pointy head. All right. And then when something comes up and you start to feel the fear, you already have dealt with it in your head. So you can face it no matter what. And that'll bring some calm down to your pointy little head.
Yeah. So, I mean, frankly, if I were in your position, did anybody get a new job there? Anything new?
I have the 2 of inspiration, the 2 of
that's
wands.
A choice, right? That's a choice. But
but the choice is available.
Right.
It's going to be visible. So I'm not good at time frames. I'm not good at other things. That's not what I work with. But I would say that there is a choice coming. Definitely. So not to worry about that.
Oh, I think she's right on top of the choice. Is the 2 of wands, you said?
Yep.
That's all right. So
that means it's visible. Okay.
Yeah. So she's still got her when is your real estate exam supposed to happen, Destiny?
Oh, there you go.
Because she had 2 exams to write and she relaxed into the first one. She passed it. Now she's got to do the second one.
Well, there's the 2.
Oh, on Monday, right? And so she's all in her head and she's crying and now she's afraid I'm going to be out of my sorts because my grandpa died and because I just lost my job. And so I'm going to fail the exam. Stop it.
That's not a good way to deal with it.
That's not a good conversation to allow your brain to have with yourself. So what you're going to do, first thing you're going to do is, if you have not looked up, you had to move it from last week. I appreciate moving. I don't know if it's going to be necessary to move it again. I want you to really cry what you want to cry and let yourself just really relax into it and cry until you can't cry no more. And then get into alignment and then decide whether or not you can write that exam on Monday. Okay. And you have to transform the emotion. This hurts. You've lost your favorite person in the whole being in the whole world. Right. So, don't take that personally. Look at this. Look at my bottom card. I still haven't turned my cards. Right. Take control. Be in alignment. And when you're in alignment, just let go and relax. And the crying will just cry until there's no more crying left.
I would say if Destiny does, journal it. This is one time when journaling will help an awful lot.
So yeah, try that. Destiny.
Whether it be in writing, usually that's better. It could also be if you're artistic, doodle, picture, or whatever. Or you can actually talk it through
Hey there.
on some kind of machine that will record your voice, add songs, add whatever. Be creative in how you journal.
She says, yeah, try a journal. So she says that she was so proud. She didn't cry yesterday, and now I have her going again. Honey, go cry all the tears you need to cry, and don't
You
let
need to. Your
anybody-
heart is broken.
Yeah, relax into it and allow your tears to cry and get them gone. And once they're all gone, you can move forward, because you and I both know that Dad is just a meat suit thing, and your grandpa's just fine. Right? And I got Shirk v. Golden's mom last on the list. Are you still here, honey? Dun, 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 dun. We seem to be alone on the Facebook. All right.
And as I was putting my cards back for Destiny.
Destiny says, thank you, you guys. You are welcome.
I was just going to say for Destiny, I was putting my cards back, and every single card that was just before it was a perfect card of you're okay and you'll do well. The last one being the universe. So.
Yeah. I keep, where the hell is it? I keep by my desk. I haven't needed it in forever. I have I thought I saw it. I didn't see it. I have a little plaque about this big, and it's really cute. And it says on the front, all is well. I can't show it to you.
Ça va bien aller.
Yeah. No. You know what Tiffany said to me? She says, Mommy, I don't like that expression when they first came out with it. And I said, why not? She says, because it goes completely against the law of attraction. And I said,
that's right.
Yes, it does. So it's not going to go well.
It is well.
And it's
yeah, I agree.
I'll show it to you. It's a really cool thing anyways. But maybe it's on the fridge. I don't even know where it is. Usually I keep it on my desk, but my desk is home for the last pandemic. So there we are. All right. What did you say your name is, sweetheart? Where'd you go? Angela. Do you have a question for my crew here? Oh, I can help you with that, Brandon. No worries. We can break that real quick. I had lots of time for that. Is she still here? Angela, do you have a question for our gang? Here we go. General financial move, whatever you've got for me. I'm easy to please. Hey, Josh, that's just
There's nothing to do with pleasing.
Yeah. Hi, Holly. Yeah. Here's the beauty of it. Yeah. The harsh part of tarot cards, if you got crap going on, you're getting crap out of my tarot cards. So yeah, I can't guarantee you I'm going to please you. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Holly. How are you, honey? Tell me things are going better. Say yes. I seem to. Maybe Facebook is blinking and blinking. I don't know.
It's like my stuff.
All right. Well, all right. So let's see. General financial. All right, you ready for this? Ace of Pentacles. All right. Oh. I got a new job, new career starting like post haste. You just gotta let them know you're available. What the hell do you do for a living, darling? What do you do for a living? Guys, go ahead. I want to figure out what the heck I'm looking at here. This is crazy cool energy. Yeah,
anybody else? Jess,
this?
You have something to say?
Yes, I have the Hermit. I think that's the Sun. I don't know. It's a new deck. They don't tell me what it is. They just give me the numbers.
Oh, cool. What's the number?
Judgment. It's judgment. Not
Okay.
the sun. Judgment. And strength. So I've got the hermit, judgment, and strength.
Ooh.
Oh, oh, excellent. Fantastic. Whoa, this is brilliant. Were you working in the daycare before? I'll tell you guys, she's starting a catering business. She's given up the daycare. I'm like, could we call this like totally inspired or what? Were you working at the daycare or are you bringing little kids with you? I'm expecting a no for the kids because I got ovaries in here. That is the creation, I hope, of a daycare and not her own child. Or not the daycare, the catering business. Waiting on you, my dear. Are you seeing any of this in the cards there, Jess?
I'm seeing stuck in the middle.
Yeah, so it's sort of, she's like started it and is in the process of flipping over. Have you made a complete? Oh, I see. Okay, she did have her own daycare business. Now she started a catering business. Have you made a complete and total break from the daycare? And have you gone all in on the catering business, or are you still in a transition point? I think that's
it's kind of interesting because my last card is the Six of Emotions and the Six of Cups. Look at the picture.
Wow. That's really cool.
So there is something involved with children and it's still there and she liked it. Yeah, and how do you call it? She's kind of looking back to it. So I'm not sure how that works, but there's a decision.
Yeah, so she's still in transition between the two businesses. I've got nothing but positivity going forward.
Yeah.
Stop second guessing
because
yourself. What card is that, Mary?
This one I'm holding is the Two of Voices, or the Two of Swords. A decision has to be made. There's a door open. There's a person running towards the door, but it's also a person trying to figure it out, and hands are sort of like crossed. So not really sure, hanging in there, not knowing where they're going. But the inspiration she has is full of dominoes running in all directions.
Yep. Look what I got here. Look at this. This is crazy. So, oh yeah, see, same energy right there, right? Look at the little kids in the middle. The kids are playing with the dominoes. This is what is tying her, anchoring, like you got a balloon there almost. Energy.
Well, no, it could be the sun, but there are doors in the background,
right?
as
but
well.
There's ties anchoring it, keeping it from.
What I think is anchoring it is this card.
Yes, but that's the daycare. She
can't
release it, can't move forward. She's being sort of trapped in the emotion of the kids.
And it's interesting because all that is below the Justice card. So the card that's sort of giving the whole thing is justice. It's being judicial. It could be just basic.
She wants to do the right things for.
That's right.
Kids.
But it also could be legal.
Oh, if there's legal issues and dotting I's and crossing T's, then definitely that I would push you in that direction. Angela, certainly have a conversation with a lawyer and find out what to do about dotting your I's. I don't have any legal issues in these cards. I've got.
No, it's just that justice came up. So it's something to put in the back of, as they used to say, put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, what I did, put it in your pipe, and there's no legal issues. Fantastic. She did.
You like that, Jennifer, right?
Yeah, Jennifer's laughing. Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it for real, literally. Well, we can legally smoke in Canada, so and but this is really cool. So the way I feel my way through looking at the cards. And here underneath the Fool, which is, this is you. This is your catering business, sweetheart. This is everything that you want and you know, and this is calling you and you are stepping out on this. And you're not looking back, you're going, okay? But what you need to do is cut this apron string. So, but I also see you carrying it forward with you. So maybe you cater them cakes once a week, or keep some connection with
There's
it.
also a catering for schools. There's
Yeah.
also a catering for homemakers who don't have time to make lunches for kids for schools. There's a way of working if you have children in mind. There's a way of working and catering with and catering to, how do you call it, daycares would be a way to put the two together.
Yeah, that's, I'm getting that. I love this card because there's always this crazy little tiger hanging out down in the corner, and Mary will get a giggle out of this. And I don't know if Jennifer and Jess or anybody else even watching this, Holly might get a kick out of this too. I don't know about all the rest of y'all if you're old enough. But every time this tiger jumps out at me, do you know what I hear? I hear the song, I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. And this is about having something that is powerful and emotive and wonderful. And you have got a grasp on this tiger's tail and it's going and you can't stop and you really shouldn't let go. Okay. So that's it. And especially on the heels of a 6 of Wands, this is the best damn thing you could ever possibly come out with. Now, get out of your head and figure out a way to bring your kids with you. I don't even know what else to say to that. But, oh, this is like, look at these cards, you guys. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and a Fool. With the tiger jumping out, going, hey, what a great idea.
Yeah. That's why the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Emotions might not be a tie, but might be a way to put it together.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Where are we? The kids you have are your boss's grandkids. Well, yeah, maybe there's a way for you to put it all together so that it's still in on that. I don't know. Feel your way into it, honey. There's you know, you don't have to completely, utterly, totally walk away from stuff just because you're doing something else, you know?
That's why I said there's a way to put them together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang
Mary,
upside down.
you got a 6 of Pentacles. No, 6 of Cups, eh?
That's right.
Yeah, so 6 of Cups. It's the total emotional give and take, right? Put it together, relax into it, let your emotions carry you into the solution. All right, who we got still hanging out? I've got nobody left on my list except for Victoria, who has obviously gone, maybe she got her meeting. So we got Brandon, who's waiting
321.
on a reading. Who else was waiting?
Me?
Jennifer was waiting.
Ooh, Jennifer wants a reading. Jennifer, we'll put you in front of Brandon. Jess, did you want us to read for you?
Sure.
All right, we'll do Jess right after Brandon. I got, who we got in the reading? You guys, we are only here for 4 o'clock, so I'm only going to take 2
You got
more
20,
names.
40 minutes.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. You've lost sound on Facebook. Oh, how bizarre is that? Hey, geez. Join us on TikTok, you guys. Kali Ali, and one more. Who else we got? I got, thank you so much, ladies, from Angela. You are ever so welcome, sweetheart. And I got F will E come today. I have no idea what that means. And I'm gonna cheat and put one extra, but we'll put F will if that's a request for the reading from you, just Strakes and Shailene, and that's it for the moment. And we will open it back up if we have time. Oh, Holly! Well, I missed you too. Okay, fine. All right. We can sit here this long. We might as well, you know, read them if we can, right? Okay. So Jennifer's in the hot seat.
Who's in the hot seat?
All right. Have you got a question for a gang? Now, I know you're practicing law of attraction, but have I put you sick to you on the Course in Miracles yet?
No, I don't.
I will eventually, but if I haven't sicked you there, no big deal. You can find it online, acim.org. Changed my life, will change yours. And I will warn you ahead of time, do not read it immediately if you have issues with Christian dogma, okay? Just don't.
You know I'm going to read it now, right?
Park the Christian dogma at the door. And I don't want you to read the book. What I want you to do is do the workbook and do one lesson a day for the rest of your lives, one after the other.
Okay.
I haven't even sicked Mary on it. Did you ever read that book, Mary?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the crew, the woman that wrote the book and the group that she worked with originally, a friend of mine, sicked me on this through Disappearance of the Universe by Gary Renard. And Gary sicked me on this crew that put together the Course in Miracles since they've been working on it since the 70s. Anyway, they've had a split, so you're going to have two groups out there. There are those who want to update the course, like me, to get rid of, you know, some of the mistranslations that she had early on. Because trust me on this, you guys, the universe no speak English, and even when you start hearing the voice, it takes practice to understand what's being said. Okay, and sometimes I sit there and go, what the hell is that? Okay. Yeah, translation it's like learning a language, you guys. You got to practice it and you've got to learn all the words, right? And I don't know what language that is, but it's like music and math, and it's love. It's love is what it is. It's love in
I got started, well, I got introduced to it through my Tai Chi instructor. God only knows when. I've only known him most of my life, so
right?
you know.
Yeah,
so anyway,
and so for me, chi is life force, right? That's
of
the
course it
energy
is.
that I pull out of me. And guys, you want to know what chi feels like? Rub your, it doesn't work with long nails, but if you can rub your fingernail
Do the palm.
together,
Do the palm.
well, that's a good way, but fingernail cuticles is nice and discreet. You can do it like this. The other way to do it is quick, just do like this until your palms start to feel warm.
And then
when
you play with the ball.
Warmth rolling, what you'll feel is the warmth rolling back and forth between your hands. Okay, like you've got, maybe like you've got a pencil in there. Okay, you do it like that, you can feel it. And then, and this is really cool, if you move your hands apart, you can keep rolling that energy. And this, my friends, is what I call Qigong. And I can bring it down and I can pick it up and I can split it apart. And I can do all kinds of things with it. That's Qigong. But you can't see anything because you can only feel it.
The way you can see it, if you actually hit on how do you call it? Now I forgot his name. I was thinking about it, but I lost it. And he's got a panda to show to show how to work with the ball. And he does Tai Chi, and not a real panda. Okay, this is before actually panda Kung Fu or Kung Fu Panda. This was done years before that. So he took it off in most places because they stole his panda and gave him zero money.
Russian thieves.
And this is the States, and he said it's not worth the effort. I'm just going to ignore the whole thing, but I'm going to continue doing my Tai Chi.
Good man. But I mean, that's the point of the existence, right?
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
get one with self. And, you know, when you get one with self completely, totally, and utterly, and choose to live from the existence of self, life becomes very, very easy. It also becomes very, very calm and very, very unadventurous and very, very relaxing and very, very not much of anything going on. And if that's the kind of life what you want to have, then Muji's your dude. But if you want to move and shake the, pardon me, I was about to swear. Hey, TikTok, I'm sweary. You want to move the crap out of your existence and really move and shake this planet. And this is how you want to run your Course in Miracles and your law of attraction and live your existence. Get into alignment and make the world your oyster, because it is, right? 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 Tell me I'm wrong. Prove me wrong, because it's true. It's true. It's absolutely true.
Jennifer, did you have something you were, or are we reading for
Did
Jennifer?
you have a question? Because I got her cards here. So, yeah, right. And everything I'm saying is in total response to her question. She wants to hear what my cards are, though.
I'm with.
I got a King of Cups. I got the Emperor.
Oh,
And then I
wow.
got the Four of Pentacles. And when you decide to be your joy and your happiness all day, every day, to the detriment of everybody else's joy and happiness, and commit to staying in that joy and happiness in your alignment all day, every day, then you win. That's all it is. It is so easy. Stop thinking it's hard. Get out of your head and relax into it. Be it. You feel that? Hypnotize yourself. Literally. Jess, what do you got for my girl?
I've got the Temperance. I'm gonna hold on.
New deck?
Yeah, new deck. It just gives me the numbers, not what they are. So
Well, what number is it?
14, 3. And the last one is the Page of Cups.
Okay, so 14
Is Temperance.
Temperance, right?
3 is Empress.
Yeah.
And the
What was
Page
the
of
other one?
Cups.
The Page of Cups.
The Witch of Cups?
Page.
Oh, nice. Fire of Water.
Translation.
Translation, put the fire under the positive emotion. Put the energy, go after, chase that positive emotion like nothing else exists. Because that's your guidepost. That's your, right? So the idea is the seed of the shit happens. Something happens, right? If you're dealing with an ex who's a total jerk off, if you're dealing with a boss who's a cretin, if you're dealing with kids who are all in their heads and can't get their butts on straight, you are in other people's chaos, other people's drama, right? None of those things have anything to do with you, right? You feel that?
Right.
So when you get into that, when you allow your choice of emotion surrounding any of those things to be negative, you voluntarily choose to separate yourself from your own alignment. Right? Because the you get into the alignment, right? Which is the neutrality. And then you go after the positive emotion. And you have to always, it's always get into alignment, choose the positive emotion. Get into, if you can't make, if you can't see, if you cannot follow your way to a positive emotion, get neutral. How do you get neutral? You see the idiot you're dealing with in their perfection, and you have the conversation with their perfection, and you leave them there. and you walk away in your perfection and you commit to it all day, every day, like your life depends on it, because it does. You want to be happy, or you want to be in control of all the idiots. That's how it works, right? And you know, they're gonna take me out and be shot. Oh, I didn't choose my life, dude. That's not how it works, right? You choose what you want and you do, and everybody else chooses what they want and they do, and all those energies come together. It's quantum physics. This isn't magic, right? But if you choose how you see the negative stuff, to see this negative stuff as neutral or positive stuff in all circumstances, then where's the negativity in life? It doesn't exist. And is it easy to choose positivity all day, every day? No, it takes freaking practice.
Yeah.
Which is why I tell all of my proteges to set a timer. And I gave one of my proteges shit this morning, and I said, you haven't started doing this, and you asked me to be your mentor. And if you want me to be your mentor, then you have to do this. Okay, so same thing. If you guys are paying me, if you are paying me to tell you how to do this, you got to do the exercises. Otherwise, you're wasting your money. You know, stop it.
Yeah.
All right. I love you guys to pieces, and I want to share this love with the world. Right. And you want it. You want it for yourself. Then, God damn it, choose it, go all in and be it. Okay. What do you think, Jennifer?
You know, it's funny you say that, but how do I flip this? So I've recently posted like a wall of positivity and affirmations and things to do and blah blah blah, like more water, get up earlier, more reading,
Good.
more veggies, more workouts, more, you know, no negative thoughts, like
Okay.
meditate 5-10
Fantastic.
So
What's the question? What's the question? Am I supposed to just come in here and tell your pointy little head to pat you the hell on the back for doing this? Because really, that.
Yeah.
What? Say that?
I said pretty much, I guess.
Yes. Good girl. Way to go. Look at the power of this. Look at the solid alignment. Do you feel the first returns of solidity, the magic falling into place just by you walking in alignment?
Yeah.
Right, right. Shout it from the rooftops, right? Pull that out. This is how you create the joy, sweetheart. This is how you create the positivity. You choose it all day, every day.
The scientific or psychological aspect is you're rewiring your brain. To rewire your brain, you have to keep doing the positive. One of the things I play with, for instance, is that every time my body does what I want it to do, hello, thank you, you've done great. Because your brain is based on survival. Your brain does not like change. Your brain doesn't want to move from comfort. So as Marissa Peer says, you have to make the change normal. You have to make the change familiar. And what you are going from, unfamiliar and scary.
Yeah. But so
that's how you have to change that.
Right?
Now,
actively embrace the unfamiliar and scary, like, right? Greg likes
make it like it's just joy. You understand?
You have to see it that way, right? Greg likes to say, behind your greatest fear lies your greatest treasure.
That's right.
So if you feel scared, feel free to use that as a mantra. Go, oh God, I feel scared, right? If I feel nervous, I feel scared, I feel anxious, I feel any of those things.
It's good. It's good. I feel it. I feel it. You understand? Make that the thing. The cards I got is the High Priestess. You already know. Feel into it. Okay. I also have the middle card is the Four of Voices. As you get to know it, relax. Take a deep breath. Breath work really works. Okay. And through that, you will have the strength you need.
Beautiful. Don't be afraid. That's pure courage. Look at you riding on the back of the king of beasts. Oh my God. Right? You can't lose when you're
No.
in this space, right? To feel the truth of how that alignment is working for you. Even when it's not working for you, you can use it to, at the very least, not feel the pain of what you're living, right? Pain is optional. And I know that sounds crazy, especially to anybody watching this, like Holly there, who lives with constant pain.
Yeah.
It is a practice, you guys, but it is real. It is scientific. And
anybody who has
anybody
watched
can do it.
football, hockey, or any kind of
stressful,
how do you call it, event will have heard the stories of the guy with the broken leg who
Yeah.
played the game anyway.
Yep.
They
You get
didn't
it?
feel the break
Yeah.
because it is a construct of the mind.
Right.
But we have been taught that we have to feel everything and we have to live it.
Ooh.
And we have been taught that we have to survive in spite of the world. These are things that we have been taught, not just in this, but through our DNA and through everything else. So we have a lot of programming that is ingrained in us. It's like that stupid OS that we all have to deal with on the computer. They're just programs. And sometimes the programs have a slight little glick in it, the mutation, all the rest of it, never mind the viruses that come in. So it's a matter of trying to keep that program clean. But we're the end product. We've got that bloated Windows 11. Whatever happened to Windows 3 that really worked really well?
Drop the dead wood, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
But that takes time. You have to figure out what it is.
All right, we gotta move on.
No kidding.
We can get through these guys. I got way too many people on this list. Brandon, darling, you're in here, and I've forgotten what your question was. All right. Jesus, Kavina, that's a hell of a place to be. Kavina is expecting scary results back for her husband's medical tests and doesn't know what's going to come out of it. I don't know if we're going to have time to do a reading for you, Kavina, but we can all be hired. Send us a message. All right, Brandon, Brandon, les Français, mes amis. So we're going to do this in French, bilingual if we can. J'ai un mal-être à l'intérieur et j'aimerais savoir c'est quoi et comment m'en libérer. Okay, so, oh boy. Law of attraction. Personal experience, any spirit, anything outside of yourself, tout esprit, tout être qui est dans toi. Brandon, tu es en train de créer en toi. Il faut apprendre que tu es tous les deux le même esprit, embrasser tous les deux et renouveler ta naissance. C'est comme une renaissance. Hein? Tu comprends-tu? Ça se peut-tu? Là, on va commencer avec les camps. So, I just said to Brandon that I don't believe that anybody has a spirit inside of themselves. What I believe is that that spirit inside of him, is himself. And his job is to see that other spirit, embrace that other spirit, and become one with that spirit, period. It is not evil. It is not dark. It is part of you, and you are creating it. Okay, cool. He says they can speak English too. So I'm going to flip the cards real quick and just to add to that, but pretty much you have to, Brandon, are you estranged from your mom? And you would like to fix that relationship and don't know how. I'm just gonna wait for experience. Go ahead, Mary, and see what you've got in the
Okay.
cards here.
What
for
I got is a ace of emotions. So something new has to come in. The idea of spirit, I would go in further in a different way because
What
of
is that?
how I work.
Oh, that's
But
the ace of cups.
basically, the ace of emotions is there's an awful lot of stuff going on, and you need to look at it differently because
Yes.
you're the king
Oh my
of
gosh.
emotions.
Oh my gosh. Brandon, you just wow. Oh my gosh.
And that is the issue. Kings are straight. Kings are very, very in charge of themselves to a certain degree, but they have put up boundaries that are stopping
Oh,
the ace coming through.
okay. So you want to hear the story?
Yep.
Okay, so Brandon he lives with mom.
Mhm.
He obviously has psych issues. But he had an accident, and I don't know if that caused pain, disability, what the accident caused. But after the accident, or the accident is, he jumped in front of the metro. This is that Brandon, guys.
Mm.
Wow, dude, all I can tell you is that, dude, you got to work with me. Hey, Teresa, how are you, sweetheart?
I would
and
also
Sarah,
ask.
I could teach you how to focus on the joy, but Mary's telling you right up how to fix this inside your soul. Go.
Yeah, I was also going to say that kind of work needs to be done through medical therapist, at least a therapist, or if you don't want to go that far, some kind of coach, someone to get you outside of your mind.
Are you working with the? Yeah, continue. Are you working with the shrink, Brandon? Go ahead, Mary.
No, because this is it's a multi-faceted area. The last card I have is the Ten of Swords, and I see fragmentation.
That's what I'm getting.
Okay, and that cannot be dealt with cards. That cannot be dealt with anything. You've got to work with someone who will support what you're doing, whatever support you want.
That's the question. How do you feel about the therapist you're currently working with, Brandon? I think that's the concern. That's the concern I'm getting, is the energy that the therapist is not close enough to work with his issue for whatever reason. And
I would suggest find another one.
I'm guessing it's a female therapist because I've got the Queen of Pentacles.
I got a king, so it could be mixed images.
Okay, hold on. The therapist says it's difficult, therefore it's working. Okay. Are you finding yourself feeling better and better and better? Or are you finding yourself worse and worse and worse? How is your emotional strain going? Are you going up and down? And are you starting to feel like a ping pong ball kind of emotion, is my question. He's also working with a shaman. Guys, who's the shaman you're working with? See if we know him. I know some amazing shame. Yeah, so he's living the roller coaster. That's the energy. You got to jump off the roller coaster, sweetheart.
I would also ask, after a session with the shaman, after a session with the therapist, how does he feel?
Yeah, that's my question.
Because there's something going on there.
Yeah, I hate this camera. Stop it.
Oh, you're fuzzy.
Fuzzy, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna be fuzzy. I hope you get to me. I'm so worried. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, Kavina. We will see if we can do. No worries. She's a medium at Carol. I know her. I know several Carols.
Yeah.
She's a medium and a clairvoyant. Cool.
Where?
Okay, so
if that one is on the South Shore, I think I know who she is and how she works.
Shaman. Yeah. So when you work with the shaman, Carol Morin, when you work with Carol, Are you feeling, is she directing you into yourself and having you pull energy out of yourself in order to move forward? That is my key question. I'll wait on an answer from Brandon. So
Yeah.
whoever it is with that you're working with, right? She works with past lives. Okay. So see, so I work with Course in Miracles and I work with Law of Attraction and I work with the idea, I work with quantum physics. So past lives are now lives. Time is not linear. It all happens at the same time. Big bang, boom, one moment in time. We're just experiencing it linearly. Okay. And the math has got to work. So if you believe in past lives, then she should be able to work with you. But your past life is not your issue, Brandon. Your current life is your issue. And in order to fix any past lives or future lives or any other lives anywhere, you need to get into alignment. And in order to get into alignment, you got to do the Buddhist thing, get into the now and work from there. Any other place is a outside of you, out of control, and you are just creating more stories around yourself. Does that make sense?
Again, that also
your stories.
I was going to say it also depends on how the shaman works because there are different ways of doing that. I know I've been successful in doing some of the stuff that would help Brandon too.
Yeah,
no, but I'm just saying.
Right, exactly. The last thing I want to get into is how somebody else is doing their healing practice.
I agree.
My question is, if your healing practice with them is not working,
that's
you need
right.
to figure out why.
That is my point.
All right. You're not in the now. Were you here at the beginning, Brandon, when I did the get into the now exercise? Because I don't have time to do another one right now. I got 5 more people here waiting for.
And you got 10 minutes.
And I got 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to rush through these real quick. But you got to get into either watch these lives and practice with us and hang in there. We're back here next Tuesday at 2 o'clock for the next 2 weeks. And then we should be shortly after that, starting Tuesdays and Thursdays, live from the Healing Center in Campbell Park. Cross your fingers if that comes to fruition and hold space for it, you guys. Jeff, did you have a question for us?
No.
All right, let's give you some energy. All right, hang in there, Brendan. I can always be hired to track that for you, but it'll cost you $125. So there's that. Otherwise, you can come here while I'm doing the free healings and get it all day, every day for free. You're just gonna be super patient for the free stuff. All right. Here, let's see what we can push Jess into. How are things going for you, Jess? They're going well. Oh, look at this. I don't even go. I'm not even going there. No, I'm not reading that. Maintain this. Whatever this is, stay here. Live this, be this all day, every day. You know what I'm talking about?
You
feel
I got the magician.
There you go. You feel it, Jess?
Yeah.
Be it. Nothing else. This is it.
You got it.
In spades, right? The magician, when you look at it from a tarot standpoint, the magician is the one card in the deck that holds all of the other suits in the palm of his hand. You choose. You get to choose. All day, every day, you got it going in spades. Just keep doing it. Keep this practice going. You are so totally on the path. Don't fall off. I can't see you. I can't see any reaction. What?
Yeah, that sounds okay. There's just been like the odd moments. It's just
make the active choice in those moments to take yourself back and actively choose your emotion. What is that? An ace? No, it's lovers. Get into alignment. When you're recognizing the negative moment, you're not in alignment. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Right. So that's the key. Calla Lily, are you still here, honey? If you got a question, type it in quick. Yeah, short time, guys. We got 9 minutes left. See if we can do this. Calla Lily is still here. Flip in if you got a question, honey. And I will start these guys off with an energy spin. Oh, I got a 4. You practicing the law of attraction, Calla Lily? I got a 4 of cups right off the top. Nice. King of cups, get into alignment. And whoa, I got a decision here. Look, you are, yeah, general love. This is specific love. I don't know who this King of Cups is, whether it's somebody actually in your existence right now. Do you have a partner that you are currently with, Calla Lily? I got general love. I got specific love here. This ain't general at all. Who's the King of Cups? Is this you? Hey, G-Mac, how are you, man? Good to see you. You just met somebody. Okay, so yeah, relax into it. Go all in if you like him. And if you're not so sure, go the hell all out. But say yes, 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 and enjoy the hell out of this relationship. Look at that. Right? Either go all in or don't bother, because I like him a lot, especially for you right now in the space where you are. This is perfect for you. So relax into it, enjoy it, go with the flow, stay in alignment. And if you don't know how to get into alignment, come back here next week and learn how to get into alignment.
It's
Alrighty?
interesting because the cards I have are all very, very hopeful, except that the last card is the 5 of materials. And that is the one where your stinky brain goes all berserk.
Yeah,
So
that's
alignment is the thing,
Don't trust it.
the star, and the lovers. Choose. Be careful what you choose.
Yep.
And he is the Knight of Wands.
Oh gosh, I love him. Is he in the medical profession, sweetheart? I go all in, go all in. And then we got F. Will, whose name I did not write down in its completion. Who's next? Let's see if we can get these off real quick. No way. Okay, cool. All right. Enjoy. Yeah, they're always free. If you see me on TikTok doing a reading, you guys, it is because it is free. And the person that I'm reading for needed a reading and couldn't afford to pay me. So, all right. Oh, you're welcome, Callie Alley. Good luck with that. Let us know how it goes. Anyway, just relax into it. Go with the flow. F. Will, I have not seen a comment. So, Shailene, are you still here, sweetheart? Edna, are you still watching? Or is that Holly still patiently waiting?
5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I see it. F. Will is not responding. Shailene is here. You got a question, sweetheart? That is really sweet. Oh, I am not sure what you're referring to, Shelley, but thank you, I suppose. She says general. She got nothing specific.
Unknown caller.
We will kick you guys off with, it's only 5:02. I did say 4 o'clock, so there you go. I don't know if that blinked out, you guys. All right, so here's the kick in. Whoa, holy croly. I got a Knight of Cups. I got a Queen of Pentacles. And I got a King of Swords. And so I get the energy of a son versus parents kind of energy. Is this what I'm looking at here, honey? Or have you got a new boyfriend? I'm terrible, eh? What am I looking at, Shailene? Is this your son and your husband, or is this you? Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups strikes me in this sort of an energy, is especially with the Queen of Pentacles looking at the Knight of Cups from the distance, that the way that she does. You don't have a son. Oh, and you don't have a brother. So who's this Knight of Cups? Is this the Knight of Cups? So if this is not a younger fellow than you, perhaps it's a girlfriend. The energy strikes. This is going after joy, actively chasing after it. So if this is a young fella, if this is a possibly a female, possibly a non-binary. This is a person in your existence. And you are looking at them and you are distant from them. It's because you are seeing their imperfections. Very often, I get a Knight of Cups when people are seeing somebody's imperfections because they're a drunk or a drug addict. If it is you individually who is presenting as this Knight of Cups, then what I'm seeing is you wanting to go after what you want, and your difficulty is not seeing how to put it together. All right. Oh, this is your ex who is no longer living with you. And is he still trying to get into your space? Because then you become the King of Swords, and you just got to lay down the law and lay out boundaries. And maybe bring a bigger man into the picture to go tell him to get into his place. Maybe stick him on AA or something. Is that what I'm looking at? Are there kids? There's no kids involved, right? What do you got there, Mary?
I've got the Emperor looking out to the left.
Oh, yeah. Here we, yeah. Okay.
But what I have in the middle is the star looking in the other direction.
Yep.
I'm looking for hope in the other direction.
Yep.
So this is
that's because he owes her $300. She wants her $300 back. You're gonna write him. Okay. You know what, Shailene, you are going to contact me outside of here, and over the next couple of days, you're going to give me details. I'm going to help you write a legal lawyer's letter, and he's going to pay you, or you're going to file. He gonna pay you. He gonna pay you. All right. At least if you can legally prove he owes you, he gonna pay you. Otherwise, you're gonna pull it out of his bank account legally. Watch. Holly, are you still here? How much time we got? I got 2 minutes left, you guys. Let's do this quick. Holly, are you still watching? If she is, she's still watching on Facebook. I don't know. No kids. Thank God you have no kids. He has become a horrible person. That's why he's a Knight of Cups. He's doing drugs, or he's got something in his cup that is of more value to him than you are. You have text messages. Good. You get in touch with me. I am going to help you get your money. Okay. You're going to get
1 minute.
Cost you a cent. It just might take you a couple of weeks for me to put together the time to help you to do this, but I volunteer to help you get your $300 back. I hate guys that take advantage.
1 minute.
1 minute. All right, Holly, here we go, darling. She wants a general, no specific questions. You guys, how's the pain, Holly? You are concentrating on the pain, and
Here,
you really gotta take
one card.
What'd you get? The sun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta take. It's your focus, sweetheart. Focus, practice, focus. And I got this.
Don't look at the shadows.
No, yeah. Put active action into going after the victory. Focus on the victory. Thank you, Shailene. Absolutely. Thank you guys for Shailene. GMAC, I'm gonna have to duck out of here. I am not gonna have time. And Kavina, I'm gonna do a quick on yours just because I love your damn story, but I gotta go. Does this make sense, Holly? You've got to take your focus off the physical stuff and put your focus on the positive stuff. Actively, like really go all in on this, okay? And do the alignment practice all day, every day. You watch Treva is a oh my God, she is a miracle in action. You've been watching her as long as I have. Do this, man, it works. All right. I'm sorry, GMAC, I will get back to you. Okay. And we're going to do quick. Kavina, tell me your story real quick again for the girls. She had this bizarre issue. I'll see if I can scroll back and find it. I got to get the hell. My appointments with Revenue Canada, so they can wait a half a minute. Right. Where did it go? Maybe she typed it. Right. Okay. She's got husband critical life results that they're waiting on. Okay. And I wanted to answer your question, Calvina, because it's really, really important when it comes to tarot cards, especially when you read them the way that I read them. Tarot cards are a snapshot of the energies in your existence at this particular moment in time. Okay. And what you do with those energies, what you think about those energies, and most importantly, what you feel about those energies will dictate how you go through all of this. Okay. So first thing you've got to do is get into alignment with the idea that however this goes, it's going to go. You can't change how this is going to go, right? So you got to get into alignment with it, relax into it. If the results come back negative, then you have to deal with the results of the test. If they come back positive, then you have to deal with the results of the test. Whatever, I don't even need to know what the test is. Mary's got a page of inspiration. This is a page of wands, right? Trust your freaking doctors. We are not doctors, but the page, this is the seed, right? The doctor, whatever the results of the test is going to show you which way to walk. And when the doctor says, this is the way to walk, trust the science. Does that make sense? Does that help you guys? I didn't even need a card for that, but I will pull one for you just because, you know, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. So, right, it is, you got to get together and really choose how you're going to feel about this. Go all in on fixing it. All righty, Kavina, good luck to you. Get back to us later. Let us know how it goes. It's all your mindset, right? It's all mindset. Much love to everybody no longer watching on Facebook, and I'm going to hang that one up. And thank you all. GMAT, send you a text, and I'll see if I can get you a card sometime over the next couple of days. And I owe my Polly one. Get back to her, right? And
have a good meeting. Take it easy.
Thank you guys. Be well. Goodbye to everybody watching this later on